Welcome. Thank you for joining me in this first of a three-part video series designed to motivate you to succeed, to achieve whatever it is in your life that you are trying to achieve. All right, so this is a three-part motivational series. First part, we talk about our mission. We set up a mission. We don't call it a plan because, well, a plan is really boring. Some other people do, but we're going to call it a mission, all right, in this very first video. The second video, we're going to talk about one of the major things that hold most people back, and that is fear. In the third video, we're going to talk about what is it that gets us through fear? What is it that gets us through those hard times? And that is our why for doing this. Okay, this is video number one, and we're going to come up with a mission. We're going to put together a mission or a plan on how it is we're going to try to achieve these things. Generally, in my life, I split up my goals in two things, two separate categories, personal and professional. Personal has anything to do with physical, mental, spiritual, be it, do I want to get another college degree, do I want to graduate from college, do I want to get closer to my God, do I want to lose weight? So spiritual, personal, and physical. Professional has the next category is professional, and that has to do with anything which has to do with money. Do I want to raise my job? Do I want to get that next position? Do I want a boat? Do I want a house? Do I want a car? Anything that has to do with money. So those are the two goals. Those are the two goals that we're going to use for this three-part motivational series going forward. Okay, so for any of those goals, we have to start out, and there are two definites. This is the first definite. We have to have a definite goal. In the personal realm, I was a little overweight a few years ago, and I told myself I wanted to lose weight. That was it. I wanted to lose weight. I wanted to look better in a swimsuit. I wanted to look better when I took my shirt off. But I couldn't achieve it until I finally sat down and made it definite and said, okay, I want to lose 30 pounds. 30 pounds. I put a definite goal out there, and then it became achievable. Next, on the professional side, my professional goal became, or our professional goal that we're going to use for this series is making $1 million. All right? If you just say, I want to make a lot of money, live the lifestyle of the rich and famous, you know, it makes for a great TV show, but chances are that's not going to get you there. You need to have a definite goal. So let's put it out there. $1 million, that's a 1 with 6 zeros behind it. $1 million in the bank account. I want to put $1 million in our bank account. So that's our first definite for both our professional and personal goals. 30 pounds, $1 million. It's definite. Our mind can see it. That is very important because what the mind can see, it's called visualization. You've probably heard of it. If you can visualize that 30 pounds out there, or at least the 30, and you can visualize that mound of cash that all equates up to $1 million. If you can visualize that, your mind, believe it or not, will begin to help you to achieve that. Things will start happening that seems like random chance, but it's your mind paying attention to what's going on out there in terms of the goals that you want to achieve that's going to realize when that opportunity is out there, and it's going to throw that thought, that inspiration into your mind. Okay. The next definite that we have to have is a definite time period. I've seen this many times. For example, I want to lose 30 pounds someday. I want to make $1 million, be rich and well off and secure someday. Well, what I've noticed about someday is that someday most often turns into never. So we've got to have a definite time period. Let's take the personal goal that we set up. Lose 30 pounds. Let's do it in 2 years. Let's take the professional goal. I want to put $1 million in the bank. Let's do it in 5 years. 2 years. 5 years. A goal that's that far away really isn't going to push you. Let's bring it back to a monthly basis. That's what I do. So 30 pounds. 2 years is 24 months. 24 months, 30 pounds, what's that, 1.5 pounds a month? Maybe a little bit less. You're probably better at math than I am. So it's a little bit over 1 pound a month. But that is definite. That is here and now. That goal is coming due at the end of the month. Same thing with our professional goal. $1 million, 5 years, 60 months. $1 million divided by 60 months, it's about $17,000 a month. A goal that's 5 years away, $1 million is 5 years away, doesn't push you very good. But a goal that's coming due at the end of the month pushes us very, very hard. So we've taken our goals, we've set a definite time period, and we've broken it down to a workable time. Third is the how. We've got our plan, our mission. Call it a mission. Mission is a whole lot more fun than a plan. We've got our mission. We've got our definite goals. We've got our time period. Now we need to look at the how. For our personal goal, which is lose 30 pounds, how are we going to do that? Well, I fall back to a very simple acronym, which is CICO, C-I-C-O, calories in, calories out. When calories in are less than calories out, we lose weight. How much, how fast, etc. Work with your doctor, work with your dietitian, whatever it says on the box that the plan came in. But just pick one. Whenever calories out are greater than calories in, you will lose weight. So pick one and stick with it. Next is the professional goal. It's about, in our case, we want to put $1 million in the bank. There are 3 ways to do that. Either own a business or work for a business, which most people do, which is work for a business. Become an investor, invest in businesses, invest in ideas and get capital gains off of that. Or own land and get land rents or mineral rights or extract minerals out of them. Those are the only 3 ways to make money. Possibilities, though, are endless with those 3 ways. Pick one. It's like a racehorse. Pick one and ride it until that racehorse drops. Ride it till that race ends, and it will end at some point. Get off, get on another racehorse, keep driving it. That is our how. So our mission is out there. We've determined our mission. We've set a definite goal. We've set a definite time period, and we've picked a how. A lot of people do this. Some people will just skip over this stage, and they will get to the point of not achieving anything. We get to this point, and all of a sudden, nothing happens. What's holding people back? The question that we'll be talking about and that we'll be answering and asking throughout this series. What is holding people back? Well, in my experience and what I've seen over the last 5 decades, what is generally holding people back is one of 3 things. Either no desire, either a physical limitation, or fear. Those are the 3 things. No desire, a physical limitation, or fear. Now, no desire, no results. If you won't get up off that couch, if you won't put your plan into action, you're not going to achieve your results. But what I have seen is if you have sat down, if you put out the effort to put a plan together with definite goals and a definite time period and a how to do it, you've got the desire. You've got the desire to move forward. So then it becomes one of the other 2 that we need to consider, and that is physical limitations. Well, physical limitations, I have one of these myself. I have terrible eyesight. I can't see across the street without my glasses or contacts in. I can't drive a car without glasses or contacts. When I was in high school, football, playing under the lights, Saturday night, Friday night, it was great, wasn't it? It got to the point, though, that I'd look up in the stadium lights and all I'd see is stars. I'd become so disoriented, I wouldn't know where I was at. My football career basically was over. My high school football career was over because of my physical limitation. My poor eyesight. Physical limitations are like this. Sometimes we can't work through them. Sometimes we have to work around them. And then the third one, the third thing that is holding most people back, and that is fear. My favorite acronym for fear is future events appearing real. And we will deal with that. We will talk about that fear in our next video. So until then, keep your spirits high and reach for the stars.